What is going on, guys? The Saurus Fox here today, and we're back with a brand new Football Manager 2019 Season 2, Episode 2 of the United Revolution. I keep going to say Revelation, but it's Revolution. Just to start off, at the time I'm recording this, as you can see on the screen, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Just point out there, at the time I'm recording this, he's had 2 wins from 2 with Manchester United. Get in, Ole! Ole, 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 ole. Okay, yeah. There's enough of that. Yeah, Mourinho's been sacked, as probably many of you probably don't. If you know, then you know. If you don't, you don't. I've just told you. Mourinho got sacked. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's in charge temporarily at Manchester United, but obviously on the game he's at Wolves. But yeah, things are looking up for Manchester United in real life. Beat Cardiff 5-1, beat Huddersfield 3-1. Happy days. Hopefully many more wins in the top 4. That would be lovely. Pogba's playing well, amazing. So enough of real life. This is Football Manager. I'm a Manchester United manager. So as you can see, we're on the 4th of December, ready to go into today's game. Well, one of the 2 games. But before we do that, we've got a lot of games to update you on, so let's go and do that. So as we left off in the last episode, we ended the episode with a 1-0 win against Everton at Goodison Park. An undeserved win, but since then we've played well. So starting off with the first game, we beat West Brom 5-0 at Old Trafford in the EFL Cup 3rd round. Ander Herrera getting a goal, Marcus Rashford getting a brace, and then Raul Jimenez getting a brace. So 5 goals in the first 21 minutes of the match was very nice indeed. Sam Johnstone was in goal for that, former Manchester United goalkeeper. I think he only ever really got his debut in pre-season. I don't think he actually made a league appearance for United, because he kept getting loaned out for the last 3 years. I think he got loaned out 2-3 years. Obviously he hasn't permanently gone to West Brom as well now in real life. I think he only ever actually made his debut in the USA, one of the USA tours. But yeah, that's real life. We're in Football Manager. Raul Jimenez getting 2 goals, that was nice for him to see, and 2 assists for Danny Welbeck. Must say, Welbeck and Jimenez have been playing well as backup players, to be fair. So we got Fred with the corner in the coming up to the 2nd minute, out to Ander Herrera, just dribbles forward and picks his spot, puts it in wonderfully. Then first of Marcus Rashford's goal, Welbeck out wide to Rashford, who dribbles it again, picks his spot, buries it nicely. And then obviously Rashford's 2nd goal, Sandro played it to Lingard, put it in the box. What is that? I think that was Kieran Gibbs defending that. Just want to have a look at that. I think it, yeah, Kieran Gibbs absolutely missed the ball and butchered that up. And then Raul Jimenez's goal again came from a throw-in, ball across, Alexandro back post, Rashford flicked it on, and then yeah, Jimenez just appeared out of nowhere and put that in the back of the net. So that was the Jimenez goal. And for his 2nd goal, we just put Fred playing the ball forward to Danny Welbeck, puts it in the box. Jimenez easy knockdown, 5-0. It was pretty much all about the first 21 minutes of the game. After that, we didn't really want to score any goals. 5-0. Can't be too disappointed though. And then we had another game, we had a league game at Old Trafford. We beat Wolves 6-0, 2 for Lukaku, 2 for Casemiro, 1 for Lingard and 1 for Martial. Absolutely dominated Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Wolves team. That sounds a little bit weird, but yeah, Wolves did not play well at all. Matthew Lowton for 6.0 rating, Leighton Baines a 5.9, and João Mario a 6.0 rating, who's on loan from Inter Milan. That's a good loan signing, but they've got to get the best out of him. Obviously they've got Jamie Vardy as well, to be fair. You know, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I think, is that Ben Woodburn on loan? Yeah, he's on loan from Liverpool. And you can see, general team, that we do try to rotate the team with Champions League and stuff as well, so Pavard got in this time. But I mean, yeah, let's show the goals. So first goal was Lukaku, and it was again worked from a corner, put ball in the box. Patricio was just flapping his arms about when that went in from Lukaku. This was Casemiro's goal. Nice little low driven shot there in the bottom right hand corner. That was 2-0. Then for 3-0, Casemiro played it to Lingard, who had a shot, massively deflected. Back to Lingard. Picked his spot, put it in. 3-0 at half time. Second half now. Anthony Martial just driving forward. Lukaku then. Wonderful rising strike on the top corner off the left boot, and this was Anthony Martial's goal. Just not giving a shit about any player and just like, fuck you, I'm running, and he's gone. Past almost every player possible, even his own teammates, running at speed, and put the ball in the back of the net. And then Casemiro with this absolutely thunderous volley in the top right hand corner, top bins. Absolutely fantastic 6-0 win there, and 3 points, of course. Then we had the Champions League match against Club Brugge, so we travelled to Belgium, and Martial, Lukaku and Pogba scored the goals this time. Played quite a strong team going to, but it worked. So we got Casemiro to Fred, just played it out wide to Carvial in the box. Martial, wonderful goal. And then this was the second half. We scored straight from kick-off. Carvial again, ball in the box. Lukaku put that one in. 2-0. Then Pogba for the 3-0 at the end of the match. Lukaku played it to Carvial in the box. Goal. I think that was 3 assists from Carvial. Yeah, hat-trick of assists. He got man of the match for that 8.9 rating as well. And then an absolutely frustrating result against Watford, considering we beat them 7-2 here at the back end of last season. Romelu Lukaku absolutely goal blitzed in that game. Go and check that out in one of the previous episodes. I mean, Watford really said, you're not having it this time. We couldn't score the goals, but they got the 2 goals. But yeah, we were quite poor. We were 2-0 up. We threw a 2-0 lead away. As you can see, Lukaku with a 52nd minute goal and Anthony Martial 64th minute goal. Only then for Henrique to score a penalty and Roberto Pereira to get a 90th minute goal. Also followed up by Ander Herrera sending off. We just a bog standard average team. Watford were the much better team throughout the whole of that match. So yeah, it was all about the second half performance really. Pavard with a good ball over the top to Lukaku actually, who after some aggressive half-time team talk we managed to get that goal. And then Martial with the second. And so we just really didn't, we turned up for the 2 goals, then as soon as Watford just flicked the switch, they absolutely obliterated us. Say, I can't remember the penalty decision anyway, but they got the penalty. And then yeah, this was the 90th minute goal. Low cross back post, our defence standing still, no one knowing where Pereira is, and they robbed us the points there. But then the United, as a team, they regrouped, they got their heads together, and they pulled out a 5-0 win against Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. 43 shots we had. 43 shots to Crystal Palace's 6. I mean, yeah, possession was even, but we are absolutely fantastic in the attack. And obviously we kept the clean sheet as well, so that's always nice. So here we are, the goals. Lingard, he's been playing really well, Lingard. Out wide to Pavon, in the box, low cross, Lukaku, clinical there. Surprised with his touch, that didn't go flying. Then Pogba with the penalty, clapping his hands, running up to the ball. Yeah, he made it 2-0. And then for 3-0, played out wide to Sandro, put it in. Lukaku got his second. That's 3-0 there. Second half, Lukaku to Casemiro this time. Back to Pogba, who had the shot, fell for Rashford, who was onside, and put that in for 4-0. And then Chris Smalling with an absolute, just got back post and no one was marking him. Bit of space, put that in the back of the net. Lovely jubbly. And then an absolute fantastic Champions League result away in Russia. Danny Welbeck getting 2, Marcus Rashford and Jimenez getting a goal as well. We just sort of destroyed Zenit away in Russia. So here we are, Pavon running forward, and yeah, what is that defending? Danny Welbeck, a good clinical finisher there to pounce on the ball and put it in for 1-0. Obviously then on the attack, just over a minute later, ball over the top, Danny Welbeck again, great finish there. Playing him as a striker rather than a winger. And then second half, going in 2-0. Ball over the top, Rashford, good pace there, picked his spot, put it in the bottom corner. And then last 10 minutes of the match, Welbeck turned provider, just hit it over the top. Jimenez got free, no one followed him, and that's 4-0. But unfortunately, in this game, Anthony Martial got injured, and he's not played since. Let's put it that way. He got the 6-week torn hamstring, which wasn't very good for us. And like I say, he's not played since then. And then this next result, which I'm about to tell you, I'd rather just ignore, because it was the Manchester derby, and again, it was at the Etihad. And if you remember what happened last season, we had a 7-1, a disappointing 7-1 defeat to Manchester City. It was a little bit better this time, but it was still a bitch of a scoreline. 6-0. Rafa Benitez's Manchester City beat us 6-0. We were absolutely abysmal. Look at this. Carvajal 6, Smalling 6, Shaw 5.9, Pogba 5.9. We were absolutely piss poor. 19 shots, 7 on target. Leroy Sané hat-trick. Serge Milinkovic-Savic getting the goal, and Sterling and Correa. Yeah, it wasn't a result to remember. Once again, it was at the Etihad, so we've not got the best of records coming in at the minute. Sané absolutely just mincing our defence there, and the ball come back off De Gea, and he made it 1-0. And then Aguero, just absolutely acres of space there for Sané. Pick the right spot, made it 2-0. Where are our players then? We're just all one side of the pitch. Sterling's come forward, just Aguero, Milinkovic-Savic has absolutely then rifled that in top corner. Sané with a penalty then made it 4-0. It didn't get any better, as you know. Aguero with this, Kyle Walker, Raheem Sterling 5-0. De Gea was really, really poor. Well, the whole team was poor, I can't blame it on De Gea. And then Angel Correa, the Argentine lad, made it 6-0. So Rafa Benitez got one over on us then. But we bounced back with a 2-0 away win at the Emirates against Arsenal in the EFL Cup 4th round. Casemiro and Pavon getting the goals in the 10th and 11th minute. Sandro got injured, but he's back and fit now, and Chiesa got injured as well. So the first goal, we had a corner, Pavon with a good delivery, Cech parried it out, Pogba knocked it down, Casemiro with a little slide tackle there, picked his spot past Petr Cech, and a nice top corner finish, whatever you want to call it. Then Lukaku, good ball out wide to Pavon, again, first time finish this time, and that sealed the 2-0 win and put us into the next round. And then back at Old Trafford, we bounced back with another league win with a 6-1 victory over Blackburn Rovers. Obviously they got promoted last season down from the Championship to the Premier League. In the game, as you can see, Danny Welbeck with a hat-trick, Pavard with a goal, Jimenez and Pogba. Yeah, nice to see Welbeck getting the hat-trick, a 9.6 rating for him. And yeah, so look at that, 6 rating, 5.5, 6 and 6. Not a good day for Blackburn Rovers. So first goal, 7th minutes in, and it was Pavon out on the right hand side, put a ball in, Danny Welbeck with a nice good contact header there, and then we give him the penalty not long after, made it 2-0, his second goal. And then we had a chance, Luke Shaw to Rashford, who played good ball out wide to Pavard, who then just drove that in the bottom corner. Bit of space, put the ball in the back of the net, bit like he did for France in the World Cup. Then Pogba put it in, and Welbeck had 2 chances there, and he put the one in for his hat-trick 25 minutes in. Now this was still the first half, and then obviously Blackburn got their goal back. A bit of scrappiness, but they got a goal at the end of the day. And then moving on to the second half with a ball over the top to Raul Jimenez, picked his spot lovely there, powered that past David Raya in goal. And then Pavon to Pogba to Welbeck, back to Pogba, just walking round him. Bit of embarrassment there for the Blackburn Rovers players, and Pogba scored that, and it was 6-1. And that's again another 3 points and another good day for the goal difference. And then we had another 4-0 win over Zenit, this time at Old Trafford. So yeah, Lingard with a goal, Pogba and Raul Jimenez with 2 goals. Only a few more games to go after this as well. So, the first attack of the game, Luke Shaw, Jesse Lingard, who, there you go, just runs past everyone, 12 seconds, scores a goal. Fastest goal, I think probably fastest goal in the group stage, or fastest goal ever. And then, that's a nice goal there. And then Fred, second half, ball out wide to Carvial, Jimenez 3-0. And then Jimenez for 4-0, this time Luke Shaw on the other end, ball in, blocked. And what is that player doing? Just, here you are, mate, I'll backheel it to you. Jimenez, you want an easy goal? Tap it in, good lad. 4-0. Then we had another kind of frustrating game away at Tottenham, a 2-2 draw. We 1-0 up for for pretty much most of the game. Then Danny Rose got a late goal in the 78th minute. Pogba got a goal back in the 82nd minute, and then 94th minute stoppage time. Harry Winks takes all 3 points for us. We share the points. So this is Lukaku's goal to put us 1-0 up. Skriniar with a great ball, well, with a long ball over the top. It's been flicked on. Lukaku with the header. That's in the back of the net. And then obviously Danny Rose with this, yeah, he was just quickest to react really to Christian Eriksen's free kick. And then we made it 2-1 with Pogba with a lovely strike, absolutely. Pogba loves to score a worldie on the goal. He did it last season away to Tottenham as well, getting us that equalising goal, well, the winning goal last season. But unfortunately this time it wasn't good enough. 93rd minute, Harry Winks put it in the back of the net, and we share the points, even though we were the much better team. And then a 3-0 win at home to West Ham. Pavon with the 2 goals and Jesse Lingard, but not playing our best football lately. Games. So, Pogba with a lot of space, good touch from Pavon, bottom corner finish there. That was 1-0. And then Pogba again, this time to Casemiro, through to Lingard, wins the ball well, loses it, wins it back, and then drives in the box. Just absolutely thunderbolts that in the back of the net. Wonderful 2-0. And then Luke Shaw, Casemiro, Pogba, great vision, just put it in the space on the 6-yard box to Pavon, and that's 3-0, and that was the match. And then on to the last game now to update you on before we get into today's games properly this episode. I know I say we've done a lot of games, but I think it's worth it. Sorry, there's one more game after this. This is the Barcelona game away at the Nou Camp in the Champions League. We got a 2-2 draw, but it's better than being undefeated at the end of the day. Lionel Messi with a 4th minute goal put them 1-0 up. Lukaku made it 1-1. Then Busquets again scores against us. Don't like him. Then Rashford got the late equaliser in the 70th minute, and that gives the point. So Lionel Messi with a bender of a free kick made it 1-0. But then we managed to get the goal back with Lukaku playing out wide to Rashford. Good little run into the box, little dink to Lukaku's head, and that most of the time that ends up in a goal. That's 1-1. And then they got bloody lucky with this goal. Coutinho with an absolutely belter of a strike, come off the crossbar. De Gea couldn't find his position, and Sergio bloody Biscuits, as I'm going to call him, because why not call him Sergio Biscuits? The right place, right time, made it 2-1. But then Pavard with a brilliant ball over the top to Rashford, and that made it 2-2 when we share the spoils against Arsene Wenger's bloody Barcelona. And then we had this game against Chelsea. It was all second half. So I don't know how we managed to win this game. Willian with the 51st minute goal put Chelsea 1-0 up. Then we got a bit of a last 10 minutes Fergie kind of resemblance win. Raul Jimenez, Fred and Herrera sealing the win. I seriously do not know how we got away with this today. We got away with this game. So here's the Willian goal. We pretty much ended up going attack, throw absolutely every player forward, and yeah, that kind of worked. Throw every player forward, put them under pressure. Then when we went on the attack, we got 3 goals. So yeah, that was Willian's goal, and then the ball over the top. This was Jimenez. Lukaku knocked it to Jimenez, put a good ball in, 81st minute there, made it 1-1. Then De Gea out from the back, played a good ball to Dani Carvajal, who was quite high. Pavon then played it to Fred, who then put an absolutely worldie of a ball in the back of the net. That made it 2-1, and then I thought, please don't concede, just get back. But no, Herrera played it out wide to Carvial, who put it in the box to Herrera, and that sealed the 3-1 win. So that seems to take a while because there was a lot of goals to celebrate. But yeah, since Barcelona game last episode, I mean, to take 4 points away from Barcelona in 2 games, that's quite reasonable. We've got one more Champions League game as well, but that's not going to be in today's episode. Today we're playing Bournemouth in the midweek December Christmas game, and then playing Liverpool away, who are currently third in the league. We are currently top, just to update you on the league table. We're currently top on 35 points, 11 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss, 30 goal difference. Arsenal have just dropped points with a 2-2 draw to Tottenham, or 1-1 draw, sorry, with Tottenham, so that's definitely helped us out in the title race. Liverpool have just beat Villa 3-1, so they're right behind, so hopefully we can get the win at Anfield. And obviously City are there, and if Chelsea beat us, they would have obviously been pushed right back up in the title race, so it's quite a tough top 5 run at the minute. It's whoever drops points first, really, I guess. Obviously, Liverpool's got 2 more goal difference than us throughout the whole season, and considering the last episode no one lost, Liverpool have now lost 3 games and we've lost 1, obviously. So we're against Bournemouth, who are in 6th place on 24 points, so let's get into that match. So we have the lineups. A few unfamiliar faces in the lineup today. We've got David De Gea in goal, obviously. We've got Luke Shaw and Chris Smalling, but we've got Axel Twinzabe and Timothy Fosu-Mensah, and we've also played Angel Gomez out on the left hand side. I mean, they've been down in the youth team all season long, so at a time of where fixtures come thick and fast, we've just thought we'll have a bit of rotation. We've had good form at Old Trafford throughout the season, so yeah, looking at the Bournemouth team, they're going quite defensive. They're counter-attacking, defensive football. We've got Begovic, Staphylidis, Nathan Ake, Terence Congolo, Stephen Cook, Lewis Cook, Arias, Jefferson Lerma, Harry Arter, Junior Stanislas, and Joshua King, the former youth graduate of Manchester United. So we have a corner with Luke Shaw to take it on this right hand side back post, and we've had a absolutely worldy of a chance there, and we've missed. Good bit of defending from Bournemouth to keep it together. A throw in for Bournemouth. Staphylidis plays it to Joshua King, to Stanislas, and Herrera slides in with a great challenge. Pogba looks to come forward. He's played it to Angel Gomez, who's absolutely taken the place on. He's had a great chance there. Maybe could have laid it off, but he's gone for glory and he's missed. Luke Shaw with a chance. Pogba now, who absolutely buries that in the back of the net. 10th goal of the season. 1-0, 19th. Come on, 1-0. Good start to the game. Come on. Bournemouth with the throw in. It's Nathan Ake to Staphylidis. Can we intercept the ball and have an opportunity for a second goal? Well, no, they've played the long ball to Axel Twinzabe, who now has just got to keep his composure, and he's passed it to Fosu-Mensah, who's coming forward. Christian Pavon to Pogba, to Lingard, Fosu-Mensah, good ball in the box. Rashford brings it down. Herrera, Pogba, Angel Gomez with his first goal in a Manchester United shirt. Good assist there from Pogba, and a good little. The youth players worked quite well there. I kind of feel bad for not playing them a lot of the time, to be fair, because most of the time they are just in the youth squad, but I think that was kind of the whole thing. Just we've got to get youth players in and around the team. Christian Pavon with this free kick, ball in the box, and that's a penalty, and Pogba will be taken. So can we make it 3-0 before half time with 5 minutes to go? Pogba with a run up, and Begovic has saved that. There's a chance missed there. So kick off from the second half. Bournemouth look to come forward, but they've not doing very well. We're holding positions quite well though, to be fair. Stanislas coming forward. Chance for easy save there for De Gea. Hard do it well though. So 72 minutes in, Bournemouth have got a throw in. Can we push for any more goals? It'd be quite nice if we can. Luke Shaw flicks it forward only to Lewis Cook. Good tackle by Angel Gomez, who's absolutely it's really bloody small, isn't he? Pogba to Rashford. Chance. Angel Gomez, second goal of the season with the assist. Well, second goal of the match, second goal of the season. What a little wizard he is. Look at that though. The replay, Pogba absolutely powerhousing forward. Little ball. Rashford maybe should have scored with his quality, but paved the way for Gomez, and nice to see him score 2 goals. So it is now full time. We've won 3-0 at home against Bournemouth. A bit disappointing. Disappointed Pogba missed his penalty, but I mean, he got the assists, a couple of assists, got a goal. Angel Gomez got 2 goals. Nice to see that. So nice. I mean, in terms of results, we're top of the league by 1 point still. Arsenal scraping a win over West Ham with Ozil getting the goal. Sanchez and Zaha scoring for Chelsea in the 2-0 away win at Turf Moor against Burnley. City winning 2-0, De Bruyne and Sane. Liverpool winning 4-2 over Newcastle, and Tottenham winning 2-1 over Stoke. So again, it's still pretty tight up the top, but we need to go and have a good performance at Anfield next. Hopefully that can make a gap in this top of the table fight. Newcastle, bottom of the league. They came 4th last season. I think Champions League football is absolutely messing up Newcastle as a team. So obviously Dean Smith's now been sacked as well, if I should say. Got sacked before the game. The bottom of the league. Champions League is not doing them very much justice, as they are bottom of the group. They can get Europa League, but I mean, will they? I'll have to wait and see on that one. So here we are, we're matching Liverpool's 4-3-3 away in this derby, playing David De Gea, Alexandro, Chris Smalling, Skriniar, Carvajal, Casemiro, Pogba, Herrera, Pavon, Lukaku, Rashford. Strong team today. We've still got Twinzeri on the bench, but I mean, it's got to be done. For Liverpool, they're playing Becker, Robertson, Van Dijk, Matip, Alexander-Arnold, Fabinho, Henderson, Keita, Pulisic, Firmino and Salah. So we have kick-off in this derby match. Hopefully, well, we've got a win. I'm not accepting anything else but a win in this match. We've got a chance. 6 minutes in. Alexandro to Lukaku, to Rashford, to Pogba. Off the back of Ander Herrera. Should have been a lot better. Casemiro with an absolute cracking challenge, given the time for players to regroup in the position. Ball across the box. David De Gea with a magnificent save. Get in there, lad. Come on. Bit poor there, but we survived. So, not much has happened since the early opportunity, but 41 minutes into this game, we've got the ball. And we're playing it out from the back. Smalling with the ball over the top, over the whole Liverpool team, and Van Dijk has recovered well there to intercept Lukaku, and we've got a throw in. Not much has happened. Half time, 0-0. You know, I mean, these players need to kick up the bloody backside. Come on, just say you're not happy. Just whatever. I don't care. I'm not happy. It's 0-0 against Liverpool. It's not good. Shaqiri with the free kick for Liverpool. Still a bit quiet this match. We made some subs in Fred and Welbeck, but still, this game's quite quiet. So it's 15 minutes to go, and we've got to go for it. Attack. It's a risk worth taking. If Rashford can score, and he does, 77 minutes in, come on. 1-0. Absolutely fantastic. That's why we take risks in football, you know. Look at that. Carvajal to Rashford to Fred. He makes the run wonderfully behind Matip, who's fell asleep. He's took it past Joe Gomez. Fantastic. And 1-0. 83rd minute. Liverpool on the attack. Ander Herrera's made the interception. It's a shite pass out from there. And what are we doing? Come on, Fred. Positive ball now. Positive ball over the defence. Marcus Rashford up front. That was a chance. We've got the corner. I'm bringing Benjamin Pavard on just because. Why not? I mean, you know, it's a chance. Andrew Robertson coming forward. He's played it. Tried to play it over the top, but Carvalhal's equal to the interception. Put the pressure on them. Alisson with the ball forward. Fabinho has lost it. Fred now for the ball forward for us. Danny Welbeck. Ball to Rashford. Rashford with a chance. He's at the post. Oh, that's an absolute corker of a chance. But Still nerves are everywhere. Nerves are everywhere in this game. 90th minute. Rashford ball in the box. We've had a chance. Come on. Can we hold on? A minute. Looks like we've done it. Have we done it? Ref, blow the whistle. It's clear. Robertson. Great. Who was that? Who was that? Fantastic. Pavon. Great block. Full time. We've got the 3 points at Anfield. Beaten Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. Absolutely fantastic result. Get in. Come on. And Pogba, Jurgen Klopp is not very happy. He feels bad for the fans. Didums. Unfortunate for you. Come on. We've won. So before we do anything, let's just wait and see. So as you can see, we've beat Liverpool 1, as well, you may know. Arsenal, Chelsea. That's a cracker. I mean, these are the type of weekend games that can really make or break top 4, 5th versus 2nd. I mean, Chelsea have got to win, but at the same time, Arsenal have got to win. So if Chelsea win, that just puts a lot of pressure on us. But then we don't want Arsenal to win, so if they can just draw, that will do me fine. As you can see, we're playing Sheffield Wednesday. Well, we do have Sheffield Wednesday in the FA Cup as well, and we've got Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, and we've all but qualified in the Champions League. So the suspense is on. Everton have beat Blackburn 4-1. Bournemouth won 3-0. Newcastle won 2-1. Stoke West Ham 1-1. The suspense is there. And it is Chelsea who has won 3-1 at Stamford Bridge. Eden Hazard, James Maddison and Wilfried Zaha have all overruled Hendrik Mkhitaryan's goal, which, I mean, that's obviously not good for Arsenal, because they're now 4 points behind us. But then Chelsea are right back up there in the hunt for first place. They're not out of it yet, but Tottenham, what are they doing? What is Tato Martino's Tottenham doing down in 9th place? Well, I don't even know where Pochettino is. He's still unemployed, but we'll give him a follow, because why not? Newcastle have approached Mauricio Pochettino for the job. Yeah, that's what happens when you follow him, you know, just gives you the information. I mean, it's a gamble, but I think they're going to get relegated. So before we end this episode, let's just see what the Man City game result is, who are now in 5th. I'm expecting them to beat Wolves, but you never know. Come on, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Come on. So unfortunately, Ole was not successful this time. Palace won 3-0 over Watford, and City won 4-0. So again, that's pushed them up in the title race now. I mean, we're the chasing pack. We're the chasing pack. We're the leading Wolves, but they're the ones chasing us, and you know. So looking at the fixtures now, obviously it's nice that we've not lost since the City game. So I think in terms of fixtures now, I'll go and finish December off. I'll go complete January. And I think the best time to come back is to give you a Manchester derby at Old Trafford. So that obviously gives us 12 Premier League games and 14 games in total. So we'll go and complete the. Actually, be a bit more. There'll be more than 14 games, because if we beat Newcastle in the cup, we'll have the 2 games in January. So it'll be 16 games, and we've got just advanced quite a lot really. And then obviously it's crunch time towards the end of the season. As you can see by the fixtures, we're through in the Champions League, so we're going to have them in and about. So maybe we might come back a bit sooner, you never know. But for the time being, without the scheduling, Manchester City would most likely be the game. But then just to play, at least we've got Arsenal in January, at least that's covered. And then obviously we've got City, and then it's this tight bit towards the end of the season that's going to be the real crunch. The only good thing about it is the home games. Obviously we've played the tough away games first, which I appreciate that, but I mean, it's still going to be tough no matter what. But yeah, I've got many more games to go. So thanks for watching episode 2 of the United Revolution. So thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'm